Team deathmatch.
Well, well, well.
Take no prisoners, comrades.
Do I even have to explain? Kind of speaks for itself, really, doesn't it? So I've had this game sitting in my Steam library for the last, I don't know, what is it, 5, 10 years? And a funny fact, at the time, the PC I had could barely run Counter-Strike Source. And that's pretty much what I played at the time, but I thought I'd get this anyway. I think I was playing it on a friend's 360. And I wanted to see if the PC can handle it, and it just couldn't. The frames were awful. And I mean, even playing this on a 3070 Ti, I think I've got motion sickness. But I wanted to come back today in 2022 to revisit the game. Pretty much to build some hype, really. I'm really excited for Modern Warfare 2, as it's currently dubbed. I really hope they do something better with the naming convention of these games. Modern Warfare 2019. Maybe Modern Warfare 2022 will do. Maybe that will be enough. I don't know. YouTube's going to hate us. The algorithm's going to hate us. It's going to be pretty tricky. So yeah, I wanted to come back. I had no weapons upgraded. Come back to a simpler time. And that's very, very much what it was. But saying that, it really did feel... it felt better. You know, I played a bit of Vanguard multiplayer. And I played a little bit of Black Ops multiplayer. And that's the new Black Ops, Cold War. And there's something about the map design on these games, and much to say for Modern Warfare 2019, that they're just better. I mean, this ladder, clearly questionable choice by myself. I think I'll try that again in a second. So there are some questionable points, but the maps are iconic for a reason. Playing this on keyboard and mouse. Not a keyboard and mouse player, and I don't think I've played on keyboard and mouse since Counter-Strike Source, so that was an interesting experience also. I think I keep slashing my knife instead of reloading over and over again, which has been fun. But yeah, the gunplay, even with the point and shoot, spray and pray mentality, it's just fun. Obviously there are movement mechanics like sliding, not to say slide cancelling, but sliding, which were missed. Tactical sprint, I still think it's a dub. I like that the skill gap that's introduced by recoil control in modern FPS, modern COD games. Safe to say there's really minimal recoil in this game. So yeah, I just wanted to enjoy it. Just wanted to see how it was. It's pretty awful, but got a few kills. Who remembers in the comments how controversial this map was in the campaign? So controversial they had to release an update to patch out the travesties of civilian casualties. I mean, it was a pretty bold move by Activision to publish something like this. Pretty crazy, and really quite ahead of its time. There's something that really stands strong though, and stands true with even the graphics. Like, I think it really does pay homage, or the 2019 Modern Warfare really pays homage to these games. I played a round on Scrapyard, is it called? The one that's sort of remade in Modern Warfare 2019, and they did a really good job. Like, I'm not going to call myself the biggest die-hard COD fanboy. I don't have all the knowledge, don't have all the background. Modern Warfare COD 4 was my go-to. That was what me and my buddies sessioned on the 360. My buddy had a big 40 or 50 inch TV, but it was one of the 4x3, the big square ones, the big backlit display, and we had to carry it upstairs up into his room. Nearly killed both of us. We used to all sit around here and play COD 4. People screen watching and accusing each other of screen watching. Those were better times. Or were they? the nostalgia really runs true when playing games like this. What are your thoughts on the gunsmith? I think the Modern Warfare gunsmith was really revolutionary, if I'm honest with you. I mean, I don't know how heavily it featured in the other Black Ops and sort of Modern Warfare games past this one, or even COD 4 really, but it's definitely a big improvement to the franchise, and I really hope they continue the theme with Modern Warfare 2, Modern Warfare 2022, whatever it's going to be called. I think 10 attachments in Vanguard are an interesting choice, but maybe one we could have done without. So I have seen leaks, I've seen rumours that we're going back to 5. I don't know whether that's true, but we'll just have to see. Again, let me know in the comments what you think's best. What do you prefer? I think having a bigger range of weapon attachments gives us more choice, gives more people more choice to get it wrong. I'm not sure if that raises or widens or closes the skill gap. What are you doing behind there? Plenty of camping going on. I was running around like a madman, as usual, and yeah, definitely a lot of people camping, holding angles, holding positions. But there's something about it, something about this game, something about the lane design, something around the kind of core gameplay loop that's just better than the new 6v6. I stand by sort of 6v6 as a format, 8v8 being a dead format. I really do. But there was something about this that was just much more enjoyable, and I honestly feel like it wasn't the nostalgia. Like I say, I wasn't heavily invested in this game. COD 4 was my go-to. So I really hope they bring that forward, as they did in Modern Warfare 2019, and we see some better maps. I don't think I'll be playing the Modern Warfare. I'd be lying to say that this channel's not all about Warzone and getting hyped for Warzone 2. But, as part of Warzone, as part of the free-to-play offering, we've got to have a solid multiplayer. We've got to have a solid multiplayer that backs it. If we don't back it with something where you can easily level guns up and doesn't have the core sort of experience, then what's it going to be? What's it going to be? More iconic music. The voice lines, all of it. It's just iconic. So that pretty much wraps it up. Thank you for joining me on this trip down memory lane, and hopefully I'll see you in the next one. Consider subscribing if you're new. Peace out.